Well, hello friends, long time no see. I'll tell you what, in this video, we're gonna go over 3 major changes that I wanna make in my life and with this channel now that I've turned 50. So welcome back. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. If you are new, my name is Debbie Rosenfeld. This channel started out in 2019 as a way for me to document and vlog my family and I as we moved from California, where I was born and raised, to Pennsylvania, where I live now. I am going to talk to you today about 3 big changes that I want to make now that I've turned 50. These changes are about me. They're about this channel. They are just 3 I swear to God, if he calls me again, I am going to punch a baby. Okay, all right, got it. I've just been sitting here rambling to myself and I haven't said anything. Okay, so there are 3 big things that I would like to change for myself, for this channel, going into not just 2026, but going into my 50th year, going into this side of the hill, you know? So let's get into that. Number 1, the number 1 thing that, well, it's not the number 1 thing I want to change. It's just number 1 in my list. I want to really focus on myself. Seems kind of selfish, and it seems a little weird to say that out loud. You know, I've been a mother for half of my life now. I don't know how to put myself first, ever. It's just such a weird thing. It's such a weird concept. But I want to not just put the things that I want for myself first, because that's not even really it. It's more along the lines of my health, my wealth, you know, hang on. All right. For example, at the end of this month, I will finish the very last class I need in order to have my MBA. That's crazy. I am going to be more mindful of what I want from my career, and I'm going to go for that. I am going to be very mindful as far as my mental health. That is going to be a very big theme moving forward in my life. How do I feel about things? The art of saying no. That is huge. The art of say that out loud. The art of saying no. That's a big one for me, and it's a very difficult one for me. The art of saying no. And I'm saying that I hear myself. I am saying this as I just got off the phone saying that I would go pick up something from CVS that I don't want to go and do. That's different. That is family obligation. That is like spousal obligations. It makes no sense for me to be literally driving past CVS and not go pick up a prescription that needs to be picked up. That's just, I'm not talking about being lazy. I'm talking about being asked to take time from that was supposed to be my time, that I was supposed to be working on a craft or a project or something for me, and giving that time to somebody else who expects it. That's not okay. And that goes against my mental health. I want to be more mindful of my physical health. I have in the past couple of years lost about 75 pounds, but I put a little bit of that back on, and I want to take that off again, but I do want to actually achieve that goal weight that I had set for myself. But I also want to be healthier about it. It's not just about dropping the weight. It's about getting on the Peloton. It's about maybe taking some walks and things like that. My second goal that I have for myself is wrapped around my finances, around my personal finances, my family finances, not just how much I'm bringing to the table as far as financially for my family, but also like being more aware of where my money is, being more aware of like subscriptions that I'm paying for that I don't even know what they are, being more aware of how the stock market works. I would love to learn more about the stock market, how we can build more personal wealth, and how we can achieve financial goals, credit goals, things like that. Third, and finally, I really, really, really want to achieve more as far as YouTube is concerned. I love this medium as far as a way for me to learn and see how other people do things. And you don't have to be an expert in something in order to have something valid to say. There is a whole lot to be said about the art of messing things up. And I do that very well. I'm gonna read. Oh, the queso. Oh, Winnie. Oh, it's so scary. It's so scary. It's so scary. I'm gonna shake and quiver. I'm gonna shake and quiver because it's so scary, huh? Oh, cool. My poor girl. Sit down. There you go. We ready? Now we're heading home. My hair looks like I need a VO5 treatment. Sheesh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Goal number three is to be more mindful with regards to YouTube. How much content I put out, the regularity of that content that I put out. I have a system as far as the content that I will be putting out. I'm going to be rotating between a vlog, something that's kind of educational, something that's kind of a tips and tricksy kind of thing, some fun shorts, like, you know, I have one that I'm working on right now that is sending a care package to your college kid. I just totally realized that she's going to be like, what did I get? So, you know, fun things like that. It's really just going to be about me, money, and YouTube. And if I do any of those things right, they'll feed into the others, right? So if I'm being intentional about the time that I allow for myself, then I'll have time to do YouTube, which I want to do, which means that I will be creating more regular content, which means that I might get monetized and be all like YouTube famous and stuff. And so then that they all feed into each other, right? That's the idea anyway. At this time next year and think, God, she had her head up her ass. All right, guys, be brave, as I say, and I will see you in the next vid. I think my next long form video is going to be about my temperature blanket for this year. So if you are a crocheter or a knitter, you might have heard of a temperature blanket. I have a really, really cool pattern that I put together for this, and it is completely awesome. I've never seen anybody do one like it. So there's going to be more frequent content, and I'm really, really, truly looking forward to spending more time with you guys. So anyway, I will see you in the next one. Bye.